let's do a quick little Samson stretch. So take a big, giant lunge position, knee behind the hip. And then bring your hands up.
You can feel what I feel.
You'll get moving and you'll feel better.
I will. Yeah.
Victory pose, I call this as well. So just press that hip forward, try to open up your hip flexors and quads, squeeze that glute if you can get a little tuck of the butt, and then drive forward. Nice deep hip flexor stretch. Do a little back bend as far as you can go. Don't push it. It's the first thing you're really doing this morning, so don't go crazy with it, but feel that stretch. You can take a slight side bend, pushing your hips toward the kneeling side, just to open up maybe that QL a little bit, lower back. It's not, our bodies aren't linear, right? We move in different directions, so don't be afraid to kind of roll those hips, push the arms in different directions, lean forward. Just create some movement, figure out where you need more of a stretch. Make sure you keep your breathing up. That was about 30 to 45 seconds. Switch sides. And rinse and repeat. Switch your butt, tuck your butt underneath, press forward. Alright guys, YTWs, let's get the upper back and posterior chain fired up. Pull those shoulder blades down and back into your shoulder, into your back pocket, I should say. And then let's do a Y, let's do 15. Try to come down every time and relax those muscles. Try not to shrug up. Keep the shoulder blades pulled down and back. All right, once you get your Y's, get your T's, and then we're gonna head into our W's. So pull those elbows down and back toward your shoulder, and just lift up, pinching your shoulder blades up and back. Age has nothing to do with it.
It does. All men still act like they're seconds.
Whoa! Whoa!
All men.
She's not comfortable.
No, she's not. No. I definitely won't tell you if no.
I won't tell you directly. I won't sit down and be like.
Most preety.
No, I would tell you because last week I was like, I texted you. I was like, Anthony, I need to talk to you. Yeah, no, I would tell you.
Good.
You told him about the yoga, the music. Oh, my bad.
Well, what happened?
I wasn't here for it, but people were complaining about your music.
We weren't complaining. We were practicing mindfulness. Thanks, Heather.
Oh, the music up there?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because Alex was asking us about it last week at the 10:30 class when he was so proud of me, and he was like, was Anthony's music too loud when you guys were doing yoga this morning?
Was it Alex?
Yeah, Alex was like, because he had his headphones in, and you came in, you put on the music, and I'm like, you know what, we're used to it at this point. It's Anthony's gym, so it's fine. He's like, I'm gonna say something, and I was like, no, you're not. I was like, please don't say anything.
No, it's not just, it's just my gym. It's like, it's hard because it's a different atmosphere over there. I apologize. I should have had my headphones on. I mean, it's a weird kind of, we're not a yoga studio anymore, right?
Yeah.
So
I thought
it's
it was
kind of like
cool. Like Saturday.
Pilates was fine.
right.
Working out up there.
Pilates was fine. Pilates is like a different vibe.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we're all like talking anyway.
It's hard. Yoga is, I mean, that's like 0.1% of what we do in here. And we have to cater for that 1 hour. There was, you know, I apologize. I'll put my headphones in. No, it's not the first time.
Yeah. Somebody already said something to him.
It's not the first time. I mean, and I know better, right? But I was like, I didn't think there was, you had music on in here, there was music. Anyway, I apologize. It's not just, it's not his gym and he can do what the fuck he wants. That's not the case. And I never want that to be the case. So let's clear that up right now.
See, I didn't think that was
What happened?
I didn't think that was the right answer. She's like, well, I was like, really?
Wait, what?
That it's your gym and
Yeah,
you
no.
never. I'm like,
No. Do I walk around here like that? Do I ever get the?
No,
And I never want that.
No.
Because that's.
You don't. It's like it's always like it's our
It
gym.
100% is.
Yeah.
I work for Body. I am not. It's not my gym. I mean, I do the same things that everybody else does in here, and I try to make that these guys feel the same way. Except when I blast my music, because fuck you. Just kidding, let's get warmed up here. Your 3 exercises. Walkouts, fold over at your waist. Walk yourself out to a high plank. Oh, and then walk yourself back. Hinge from the waist, step right back up. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is a plate pullover, or some kind of pullover. We don't have a plate, but you guys have the plate. So I'm gonna say take a kneeling position, and I'm gonna say squeeze your glutes, tuck your butt underneath, keep your trunk nice and tight. And then I'm gonna say pull that plate as low as you can get that hamstring stretch without having to do this. Try to keep your torso upright. Pull over using your lats, and then here start thinking about pulling your elbows back as if you're doing a row. Get that upper back fired up. Okay, so it's a stretch here, and then here, now I'm rowing. Ending up, elbows back. That's number 2. Folks at home, your 3rd exercise is going to be a hip can opener, basically. Good strong posture here. Lift up with one hip and over. Act like you have a band, which the folks here at Body do. You're up, over, out, and down. Really trying to open up those hips. Try not to shrink down. Really try to lengthen your hip flexors and quads. Here's the deal. Your 5 exercises. Your 4 that really count. That sounds fucked up. 4 that are body weight dumbbell, med ball, kettlebell. Your cardio component can be any of what you've been choosing all week. But your body weight exercise today is running in place. So what do you think you're counting? 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Count your steps for that minute, and we'll triple that. Okay? Front squat would be your dumbbell exercise for today. Obviously, weight needs to be in the front. What am I looking for in the squat? Talk to me. Now nobody wants to say it.
Launch knees.
Engage your glutes.
Engage your glutes. Tuck your butt. Chest up. What is it?
Breathe.
Breathe. Perfect.
Spine.
So let's start from the bottom. So toes slightly rotated out. Toes aren't rotated out. Your hips are actually rotating out, but your feet are pointing out. Keep the knees over the middle of your foot. Right? It's okay if you go forward a little bit, but you don't want to drop, you don't want those heels to come up. So really press through the center of your feet and make sure that weight, if you were to draw a line from the dumbbell all the way down, I'm not perfect, but it should be close to the midline of my body. Now you're pressing up. Okay, I was just gonna do a thruster, but we don't need to do that. Press from all 4 corners of your feet and keep the rib cage up, key component, and go as low as you can comfortably in that good form position. Yes, keep breathing, keep your trunk nice and tight, all the stuff we always talk about. Your med ball exercise for today, Russian twist. What am I looking for in the Russian twist? Okay, man, you're the coach.
Keep your eyes on the
Keep your eyes on the ball. Good stuff, what else?
Micro movement.
Yep,
10 and 2.
10 and 2, perfect, 11 and 2?
Bent knees and feet off the
No,
ground.
10 and 2.
10 and 2.
10 and 2, sorry. Yes, sorry, bent knees,
Yep, and feet
Heels
off the ground
touch?
if you can, but if not.
Core tight.
core tight. Cool, right? So it's literally just moving your upper body. Now I'm planting my heels into the ground because honestly, when I lift them up, it's really challenging for me to keep my hips square, which is fine, but what starts to happen maybe is your shoulders rotate forward, and now you're like this. Sure, you're getting work done, really, but take your time with it, keep that good strong posture, and literally go back as far as you can first with your heels touching the ground, maintaining that good hip posture, or hip stability, I should say. And then if you're here and you're ready for it, lift those heels up off the ground. But take your time with those micro movements. It's exercise I see fucked up a lot. Next up, torso hinge rotation. Right? So we know a hinge, when we speak about a hinge, it's obviously, not obviously, it's coming from your hips. It could be a different hinge, but shut the fuck up, Monetti. All right, hinge position here. Hips are stable, knees are bent, back is flat. You're just tick-tocking back and forth. I'm giving you the profile view so you can see side, but really my hips aren't moving. My knees are bending slightly a little bit. My back is flat. I'm actually pulling up on that kettlebell to keep my back flat. Because if this starts happening around the spine and I'm rotating, maybe may not be a good thing for your lower back. So keep those shoulder blades rotated back, pull up, and then just tick-tock it. Kind of the same thing, just go a little bit past your foot on each side, follow the kettlebell with your hip. Okay? Not an easy exercise. Takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination, but I believe in you guys. Your cardio component, let me know what you're gonna do and I'll help you set it up. And also when you're done with your reps, shout it out, I'll put it on the board and you can keep track for your finisher.